So, New York put up a statue of a fat black chick. It's not any particular fat black chick. It's not Oprah. I think people would be fine if they made a statue of Oprah and put it someplace, for the most part. No, like, literally, they just made a fat chick in bronze, put her up on some random spot where there were, like, white men statues nearby. I am not making this up. The state of New York wasted taxpayer money on a made-up fat black chick statue in the middle of the city with all kinds of giant signs around her. And the whole thing was like some sort of pro-fat message. People actually wasted money on this. They didn't figure out like some Civil War hero, black lady, spy master. They didn't find some famous fat black chicks in American history. They just made up a fat black chick. And your government paid for it. Their government paid for it. If any New Yorkers are listening to this, like, slapping their face, like, there's no way you don't know this right now. It's May of 2025. It's all over the place. But in a couple of years, if you had no fucking idea, there was a statue of a fat black chick. Not a person, but a made-up fat black chick. Specifically as a fat movement political message, you'd fucking slap your face how stupid this is. We gotta start lynching politicians. Like, there's so many people you could just make a statue out of. Denzel Washington, like Nick Fury, Cornel West, that chick from the Civil War that was like a spy master and led some slaves as a slave army against the ex-slave army against the Confederates, right? Preferably not the Woman King, because that's racist or semi-racist or do we know that is the Woman King even racist? Because it's a black chick. It's black people doing the Woman King, rewriting their own history. Like what the hell? Remember the time back like 30 years ago, back in the 90s, where the most controversial thing on TV was some chick cutting off a guy's dick because he cheated on her? And the most offensive things about like TV shows was all fat jokes again, etc. All kinds of fat jokes. Like seriously, I don't actually remember TV being that offensive back in the day. Like, here's a fat joke, here's a fat joke, here's a snob joke, here's a lazy fat American joke, here's like a gay joke, here's a trans joke. Everything goes, everyone is a target. Like, that was the 90s was an era of comedy. Now everything is trying to be a fucking joke, and somehow people are giving it money. I swear to fuck, we are living in a simulation, and the simulation is a spin-off of Fran. Legitimately, like, think about it. Fran is the head of that Actors Guild. Fran basically bullied a guy, got her show by bullying a guy, found a guy, sat next to him on a 9.5 hour flight, told him, "Oh, we should really make a show about me." He gave her the green light, bullied her way into being the first Jewish lead character in a sitcom since the Goldbergs, back in white era days. Basically, if you think about it as our world is just an episode of Fran, it would make so much more sense. We grew up with sitcoms. Sitcoms programmed us to think of the world as a sitcom. Therefore, this bullshit flies. I don't fucking know. This is at a time where they cannot properly pay their garbage collection, so there's garbage building up all around the city. They're not spending the money on garbage collection, and rats are building up all around the city, but they have money to spend on this. I hate to say it, but New York did deserve 9/11. I'm sorry. If you're this stupid as a country, you deserve 9/11.